Robots Radio presents
Fresh Tomatoes, the movie podcast.
Hey, I can look at myself naked.
Are you stoned or something?
They tried stoning me, my dear. It did not work.
He likes to create his own sauce.
Well, did you sleep with a man who also slept with Mom and Grandma Catherine?
What? You slept with Dad?
All right. Which one of you sardines called this meat?
Whatever, Major Loser.
Let the party begin!
Dear YouTube listeners, I can only apologize. I forgot to hit record for the video of today's episode. So instead, you're getting a special treat, which is a recording of one of our minisodes, and we'll try to make it fun for you. I live in shame.
Should we do a lot of movement? a lot of jazz hands for our YouTube fans.
I've got a cat here I'll hold up at the end that you can see and love.
Can pull a couple of these.
The magic of video.
So that was a special thing for you YouTubers. But now we'll actually get into the episode. Hello, and welcome to Fresh Tomatoes, the movie podcast, the minisodes. These are the smaller episodes where we discuss things that we've watched, things that we are looking forward to now that the world is slightly reopening and things will get back to normal, which means we'll actually have new movies to discuss that will come out in the theatre. That is Simone LaRue.
That's Chad Ekowitz.
So, Simone, bouncing straight into it, what have you seen this week?
I've actually gotten through quite a lot this week, which is embarrassing.
Amazing.
But we're just gonna get into it. The first thing I do want to talk about is I watched the Eurovision Song Contest.
Amazing. I watched the first 5. I've watched the first 5 minutes, so don't spoil anything.
Okay.
But what did your thoughts?
It's actually wonderful. Like,
okay,
genuinely, just full of heart. It's such a good time. Rachel McAdams does like such a good comedic, sensitive role. Will Ferrell does an amazing job. It's just like really fun, and there's all this music, and it's like really, it sounds like the kind of music you would hear at Eurovision, and it's just fun. Like, you spend the whole movie just like overjoyed.
Yeah, I wanted to watch a lot of it last night, but I just didn't get through it, and I got to like the first song, Volcano Man, and it was just brilliant, and it made me laugh so hard.
It's
and
incredible.
I can't wait to watch the rest of it. It looks so good, and I'm so glad.
It's like genuinely lovely. Fucking Pierce Brosnan with like the beard and the hair.
What a handsome
like,
man!
How could he?
Right? That was not a look I expected from him, but damn, he pulls that shit off.
It did something to me.
But yeah, I think what you said about Amy McAdams is 100%. Like,
Rachel
her
McAdams?
in a comedic role. Sorry, why do you call her Amy?
Who's
Rachel
Amy?
McAdams. Who's Amy? Rachel McAdams is such a great person, and doing comedic roles is just such
she's
a great
at
thing
it.
for her. Yeah, what a talented actress. So good. This week I've only watched one thing. I've been so shit this week. And I watched The Influence, which is I think it's a Spanish horror film.
Okay.
It's weird. It's like witches and cults and that kind of vibe. Bit confused by the overall message, but you know what?
Sure.
It's okay. It's fun. You know
Okay.
what? It's the version on Netflix is dubbed over instead of subtitles,
Okay,
so
that's
it's
nice.
a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all right. It's it's a typical horror movie. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, watch it if you have nothing else to watch. But if there's other things to watch that instead.
Yeah,
that's all I would say about that. What else have you watched this week?
I watched the series Hollywood.
Okay, yeah.
And it is lovely. Like, it's I love that time period. Obviously not for how horrible it was for people, but I love like the clothes and the hair and the makeup from that time period, and the way that people talked the mid-Atlantic accent that they had to practice for movies. And it's just this really heartwarming story of them making a movie that shows a lot of different types of people. And the thing that I loved about it was at the very end, they're showing people in their homes reacting to like how people react to this movie, and it shows like how important representation is and how like meaningful it is to see someone like you on the big
Aw.
screen. I was crying in the last episode.
Oh, wow.
And it's just
okay.
like great performances, just wonderfully entertaining. I really, really enjoyed it.
Okay, cool. So you would recommend it?
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. Okay, awesome. Good to know. I will definitely check that out then. What else? Because this
Last
is your
thing
show
I'm gonna
now.
mention, because apparently I was on a Darren Criss kick, is I watched the Assassination of Gianni Versace.
Okay, I've never even heard of that.
So it's a true crime series. So it's just like it's a dramatization. It's not a documentary about the man who killed Gianni Versace, and to a lesser extent, a little bit about Gianni Versace himself.
Okay.
It is so beautiful. It's, I mean, visually beautiful. Like the story is horrible.
Okay.
But like, you know, it takes place around like the 80s, early 90s. So it's like that kind of aesthetic. And it's like these big, you know, it's Versace. So it's like these opera houses and these clothes and these beautiful people. And then like from the assassin side of things, like the guy was actually a serial killer wanted by the FBI. So it's actually a lot about like his killing spree leading up to killing Versace. Darren Criss gives an incredible performance. The guy himself, you know, is always dressing really well in these beautiful environments. So like visually it's so stunning. The music is great. I think it really also comments on just how little the world gave a shit about gay men at that time and the AIDS crisis, and that kind of plays into it. It's just a really well done. It's long, like the episodes are really long, but it's fantastic. It's really worth a watch.
Okay, cool, excellent. I will check that out then. Awesome, fantastic. Okay, well, things that we're excited to see. I weirdly enough, low key, am excited to see Greenland. Did you see the trailer for that one?
Why?
I don't know, Simone.
It looks like an updated version of the movie 2012.
Exactly, but you know, just, and it's kind of got vibes of Corona about it. It's like people joking and laughing about the asteroid until it's like way too serious, and everyone's like, we should have taken this a bit more seriously earlier.
It's too close to home.
And you know, Jared Butler is in it, and I'm just like, family man Jared Butler is just always
Jared
fun.
Butler was running out of money, or like one of his kids is going to college, and he was like, fine.
I'll just do this. So I kind of, you know, I love a movie like this where it's just like extinction level event, and then you've got to save your family and travel to a far off place to save them, kind of
Greenland.
Stupid, ridiculous vibe. Yeah, Greenland. So yeah, I'm kind of low key excited for it. What are you excited for?
I'm trying to even think of the trailers I watched. Oh, Yes, God, Yes.
Right? I've got that too.
Yeah.
Shit. Explain it for the peeps.
So it stars our girl, Nancy, from Stranger Things. It's this girl who's like, she's a normal teenage girl. She's having normal sexual thoughts like a teenager, but she goes to Catholic school, so she feels really bad about it. And she goes to this like Bible camp retreat for 2 weeks, presumably to like try and make herself better. It doesn't work. And it just looks like a lovely comedy coming of age wink story. And I love it. I'm really excited about it. I think it really captures, you know, like all of us when we're teenagers, you're like, oh my God, I'm a disgusting pervert and no one will ever love me. And then you realize everyone's a disgusting pervert.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's a lot easier for guys because we're encouraged and stuff, but that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
But yeah, like I'm equally excited for this movie. I think it's going to be great. It's sort of like But I'm a Cheerleader, which we did a couple months ago, which is really, really fun. And I think it's just like an updated version of that kind of thing. And, you know, it looks really fun. I hated Nancy, not as an actress, but as a character in Stranger Things. So I'm very excited to see her in this role. Yeah. The only other thing I wanted to mention for things that I'm excited for is the Broken Hearts Gallery, which looks super cute and fun.
Yeah, it does look lovely.
for those of you who haven't seen the trailer, it's basically this woman who's going through a breakup, and basically she keeps little mementos from all of her past relationships, and she can never get over those relationships. And she finds an art gallery, she rents some space, and she makes exhibits from all of these mementos and sort of other people who go through this horrible feeling of being broken up with, also give them mementos. And it's sort of like this whole idea of, even though we all feel very alone when we break up, everyone goes through this feeling.
Yeah.
And sort of we're all together even though we're all alone. And it's really beautiful.
Yeah,
It looks
lovely.
super cute. Yeah. I'm really, really excited. And this is what happens when you have non-white representation in Hollywood. You get cool new stories.
Oh my God.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have
Oh,
thunk it?
ridiculous. Anything else you want to mention?
No, I think that's it for me. To be honest, I wasn't stoked by the options this week.
No, there was not very many good things this week. So I think they're just running dry because they can't make anything new.
I am going to mention a trailer hasn't come out yet, but I saw in the news that they're making a movie or series called Enola Holmes, which is about Sherlock Holmes' little sister.
Oh,
it's
come on.
Played by Millie Bobby Brown, also from Stranger Things, so we're 3 for 3.
Interesting.
I'm
not excited for that. That sounds annoying and ridiculous and a money grab more than anything else.
Pretty much. Anytime someone's using the Sherlock Holmes IP these days, I'm like, okay, you were out of ideas and you wanted to make a quick buck.
I think after Sherlock, the series with Benedict Cumberbatch, it could kind of be retired now, right?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's bummed me out.
Yeah.
So on that note, I guess we'll just end it grumpily. Thank you guys for listening. We really, really do appreciate your time. What have you guys seen? What have you guys are excited for? You know, theaters are starting to open up. If you're here in the UK, Odeon is opening back up on 16 July. We can go see movies again, you guys. There's nothing new. It's all old shit. They're re-releasing Star Wars. Not even kidding.
Wait, the latest Star Wars?
No, episode 5, dog.
Why
Talk about trying to win some money back. It's really weird. Like, the list of movies that are coming out in Odeon on the 16th are like Inception, Gone with the Wind, Star Wars, Bombshell, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's all very weird shit, spread over the decades. I'm very confused. But hey, theaters are reopening, I guess.
Good
so,
for you
guys, if you want...
wear a mask.
So if you... Wear a mask, please, guys. Jesus. So, guys, if you want to write into us, tell us about things that you're excited about, things that you've watched, please do so. And where can they do that, Simone?
They can talk to us on Facebook or Instagram at Fresh Tomatoes Podcast, on Twitter at Fresh Tomatoes MP. They can email us at freshtomatoespodcast@gmail.com.
There you go, you guys. And as we say at the end of every week, we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
We love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Goodbye.
Bye.